So, Mr. Phillips, here in your lower back, you have a lot of different structures that are in that area. And with these structures, over time, as you participate in certain activities or just living life in general, these structures they may shift just a little bit. And with this shift, they can apply a little bit of pressure on one of your nerves. And you have a lot of these nerves that are branching off your spine, going off into other parts of your body, down to your arms, into your hands, as well as in your lower body, going into your legs and down into your feet. And this is why, in your current condition, you aren't just experiencing this pain and numbness and tingling in your lower back, but also in your hip and down into your legs. But this is really, honestly, it's a common condition. You can see it in a lot of different people at really any stage of life. So there's no reason for you to stress about this happening at your current stage and age. But the good thing for you is you have a good chance of a recovery. You are still fairly young. You live a fairly active lifestyle. Since your pain has started, it hasn't gotten any worse. And then today, during your examination, you really responded well to your treatment and you progressed throughout it. So this really gives me high hopes. I do have one concern for you though, and that is your high blood pressure. You came in today saying you may or may not have it, but as we tested it, we did see that you do have high blood pressure. So I'd like to refer you out to a physician and he can take a look at it, and together you can both work towards creating a plan that's best for you personally. If we don't do anything, you're not going to recover now, and it's just going to lead to other conditions in the future. But if we can go ahead and get it under control, it'll help you now in your current condition as well as preparing for the future. Now, one thing that really stuck out to me today during the examination was the fact that your pain increased and got worse when you were bending over, but when you arched your back like this, it actually improved and that pain decreased. So because of this, I'd like to focus just a portion of your treatment on that movement. To get started, I have a few different exercises. They're pretty simple, but they're exercises that you can do at home in between your visits. Because I'd like to see you 2 times a week for a total of 6 weeks. Does that sound okay with you? Okay, perfect. And like I said, these exercises, they're ones that you can do at home. They're very simple. They're easy to do. The first one, I'm just going to have you laying on your stomach. On the ground is the easiest place to do it. I'm just going to have you push up onto your elbows as high as you can. Okay? And then you come back down once you get up to that spot. And you're going to do that 10 times for 3 sets. And you can rest for 1 minute in between. And then your other one you do standing. And you just put your hands here on your hips and around your lower back. I want you to push those hips forward and bending your shoulders back like this. All right, you're going to hold it for 3 seconds, and you're going to do that 20 different times. Now with both these exercises, I don't want you feeling pain while you're doing it. So go as far as you can before feeling pain. And they're also both exercises that you can do at any time throughout the day when you're starting to feel that pain. Go ahead and do it, and it should help decrease it. Now, I know you expressed one concern earlier, and that is if you can keep working, or if this is going to keep happening, making it so difficult for you to work. But I do have high hopes that you'll be able to get better, and we'll be able to keep it from happening again. But we will just change a few different things with your work to help with it. So first of all, I know you drive long distances, so you spend a lot of time in that driver's seat. Anytime you feel uncomfortable or you feel that pain, go ahead and pull off the road, pull over. You can do these exercises there, and especially the standing one. That's the easiest one to do. So go ahead, do that exercise, and it should help decrease the pain. You can get back on the road. And one other thing, I know you do a lot of lifting objects and boxes. I want you to keep nice and straight while you're doing that, okay? So go down, pick the object up, come back up. The whole time you're keeping that straight frame. That straight frame. Also lifting with your legs and not with your back. And this will help decrease your pain. It'll help it be more efficient while at work and avoid situations where your pain may get worse. All right, do you have any questions about any of these? Okay, well, if you do, feel free to reach out. And in the meantime, I'll see you next week.